어때요? I just need ahjumma bachi.
It's so when she does that, it's so annoying, and she just goes higher and higher. So she's doing this, and we just finished coming from Bethel. We're wearing skirts and heels, and she's doing this.
When else am I going to be able to do this?
I feel like there'll be other times you can do it. Oh my god. I'm gonna push you and you're gonna roll down the hill.
I probably wouldn't stop until I got to the bottom.
Exactly.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh, good job.
Manis. 감기 있어요?
So today we went to the Bethel branch. We did lunch first, and we met with Sun Hyungjae, I think his name was. Spoke amazing English, and we were like, "Oh, where were you raised in America?" And he was like, "I've never been to America." He's like, "I was raised in Hong Kong." We're like, "Oh." So anytime we meet someone, me and Chelsea meet someone who speaks like remotely good English, we think that they're raised in the States, and a lot of them aren't. A lot of the Koreans here speak really, really good English. They just don't want to because they're like self-conscious about it, but they speak really good English. And some of them, you know, a lot of them are raised in Hong Kong, where they learn to speak English, really, really good English. But apparently he knew the U's, so he was able to get us in for lunch, because apparently at first we weren't. And then we had a sister Yoon, Sister Yoon. She gave us a tour of Bethel. It was like 2 hours. Because of we use Japan's printery now, like everything's printed in Japan, they don't have a printer anymore. And that was the part I was looking forward to most. So, but my favorite part was in the history room, where they had the big photo of all the brothers' names. The photo was made out of the names, and that was cool. And I almost started crying when they were explaining to us about the situation here in Korea as far as conscientious objection. The attitude towards them is changing. It's because the judges, of course, recently there was an impeachment of the president here. So now the attitude, there's not so much control over the brothers regarding the government. So the brothers, the judges are looking at the brothers differently regarding their faith. A lot of them are saying that the brothers are not guilty for not going to war. But judges in higher courts who want to put the brothers in prison are appealing the orders. So the brothers, while they're not going to prison, they just have their cases pending. So Hungary. Yeah, I literally just asked that question 5 seconds ago, and I I asked the same exact question. So while the number of brothers in prison is going down, the number of pending cases is going up, which is good and bad. But because those brothers have pending like cases with the court, they can't get jobs, they can't like leave the country. So while it's good, it's also bad. It's very stressful for the brothers. So the brother asked us to pray for not only the brothers, but pray for the judges that
for the judges, for them to have Jehovah's direction.
He was saying, well,
to respond favorably to us.
There's a change in attitude regarding the government, but most importantly, it's Jehovah's hand in the situation that's changing. That's actually changing. I almost started crying. Like, actually, I did start crying. Just the tears didn't fall down my face. They were just in my eyes. And then there were so many like Sophia and Caleb picture thingies.
That's so cute.
For
the international convention, what, a year ago? 2 years ago? 2 years ago? They made like little sculptures and like figurines of like welcoming presentations for the delegates.
Yeah, we saw those.
So they still had all of those up, and those were cute.
And then
that's in the video.
What was the part that I remembered that I liked? Can't remember. It wasn't the. Oh, there was this. It was. We went to the sign language section, and there was a sculpture that a brother who was deaf and blind made, while he was blind and deaf, but he still made it.
Yeah, he
was pretty cool.
Was able to see before.
Yeah.
But he lost his sight.
So he sculpted completely from memory. It's pretty awesome. So after this, we're going to our meeting, the Ansan English meeting, and probably gonna do other stuff.
Minjame Oma is making dinner for us. So.
Yeah. But the youths like to keep us out late, like really late.
So I don't know what's happening after the meeting.
I thought I was a night owl, but no, I think it's just jet lag.
It's the jet lag.
I think once I'm over the jet lag, I can become my old self again. Because right now, like I go to bed, I want to go to bed like at 8 or 9.
But I'm not a night owl. Like by 11, 12 o'clock, I am so out.
I go to bed.
That's just because of my work schedule.
Yeah, I think so too. I go to bed around that time because I have to, but not because I want to. It's the mature thing.
When you have to get up for service the next day.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go back inside because my feet are hurting.
Oh.
I'll take my shoes off. That's why I came over here to sit down. Start talking to the camera. Because I have no friends.
I'm your only friend.
Not even you're my friend.
I'm your friend. Huh.
See?